Okay guys, Susanna here. We're on to the home stretch of our bunny. So I'll be very excited that it's nearly done. It's been a lot of work, but I've loved doing it. What I've done here is I've just got some craft glue and I've glued it down. I'm going to probably stitch, whether it be hand stitch or machine stitch along the top there. I've just tested one side to see what I do there. Still need to put little pearls in the center of that, and that's all I'm going to do. I have put a pearl in there. I've actually held all that green down by stitching it down. I've actually done some stitching in there, and I did put that on there as well. That was that fluffy thing which I actually pulled apart, and I've got a stitch on there. So what I'm going to show you to do, I don't know, I think the ones, what have I got here? So what I did on that side, still got to put those little buttons on there as well, is I just got glue, and then this is going to hold it down, and I'll probably go around and do a real small stitch. Okay, now it sounds like someone's whippersnipping or something out there. Okay, so we'll grab that and we'll fold that over. Bring that across. At least the glue sort of holding it in place, and then I'm going to come over with some thread, probably off camera, because it will be held down by the glue. Then what I do on this side is I cut it just there to there. Okay. Give it a good bit of glue here and there so it doesn't fray on me. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it open, and rather than, I'm not going to glue that down, but I am going to glue these bits, and also so, because I am going to use this part. I'll show you when it's ready. To put a little stick or something through so that I can hang it. So that's why I needed those other little bits off. So, and why, so that'll be open like that. Glue that down. Okay, so that this is open, and I'll be able to put a rod or something through there so that I can hang that up. So, and then I'm going to do a little slip stitch along there to hold those bits down, so it doesn't really matter because it's on the back. So when we come this way, now I finally get to hang these little pieces up. I've even got little bits left over. See how I go with this one. Going to be a little bit harder because it has got beads, and it's going to be rather tricky, because once I cut, I may have to tuck that behind, I think, because once I cut it, those beads will come off. Which is going to be a right pill. Okay, now let that other one go. I'm losing stuff left, right and centre. Here we go. Got those two little guys. that's a bit funny there, so I will do that there. Okay. And even though this is a slow stitching and everything, I am still doing gluing and stitching at the same time. Now, okay. Glue that down here and put glue on there so that it doesn't Now I've got to move quickly on this thing because it will come off. If you glue it, hopefully the glue will keep the beads in one spot. See, they're coming off here. Ugh. 10. There they are. Little beads. They're flying everywhere. Okay, so that's going to keep that down, and I'll probably go back over there with the thread too a little bit later on. But here, in order to look like it was always meant to be this way, I'm going to come out around here, cut those little tails off. There we go. It sounds really loud to me, but that lawnmower, I suppose it is spring, it's that lawnmower season. It's rather unusual that that's there, but and if it doesn't work, I can always tuck that underneath like that, because it's going to be hanging up, and it'll be interesting to see how that little guy works. Okay, so there we go. It's looking so pretty. Now, in order for it not to be such a tiny short video, I will put some of the beads on. There we go. Really love how it's come out, and that's been a really nice thing to do during this coronavirus season. Now, before I do anything, I'm just going to get rid of this stuff on my fingers, and I'll be back. Okay, back again. Here's another thing I forgot to show you last time. Just here, I did a bit of pink in the nose, and then just did those little with this thread, because it's nice and fine, tiny little whiskers. So I'll just get my thread. Where's my little thread? Needle. The reason why I clean my fingers even now they're still dirty is because when you're doing sewing, it just feels awful when you've got that horrible glue everywhere. So I've just got the Gutermann fine thread, and then I'm going to find my little just do a bit of a notch. Start on the bottom here. I'm just going to knot it off actually. There we go. Now, okay. Yeah. I'm going to put them in here. I tend to lose them. They'll roll off everywhere. It's not the sturdiest little thing. See if we can get ones that are decent size. Okay, that'll do me. Now, there's a little hole. But I better be a good girl and actually stitch these down with a needle and thread. Not that you won't get to see this one stuck behind. So have you all gone with this little project? I'd really love to see some of your work, especially the ones that actually bought the kit. They will look really nice. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Go around a couple of times. Okay. I'd have to finish it off because that low one there is quite a bit lower than the rest of the others. Okay. Actually, I might double it up, the thread. There we go. I'll start off here. Go through a couple of times. Oh, I don't know how many times I've pricked myself, and it's just been ridiculous. There we go. Definitely want to make sure that it's going to stay down. Looks rather cute with these little pearls in it. Maybe go through it 3 times. Yeah, I'm going to be rearranging my table. Hopefully by the time this video does show, actually that's next week, isn't it? I may have pulled my finger out and actually done some work to rearrange my studio a little bit. Okay. Now, put it underneath. That come out here. you serious? Got this massive big loop. Don't you hate that? You don't want to be sitting there watching me try and work this together. But you got the drift. There we go. There we go. Managed to sort that out. This is a little bit smaller. I wonder if I can find a smaller one. It's hard to find the middle ground. I think they're about pretty much the same. There we go. Oh, I really love how it turned out. It's so cute. So I won't make you endure watching this. So I'll stop here and finish off. And then you'll see the finished thing in the thumbnail. But yay! I finally finished my little bunny. I've got to sign it too, actually. So I might just go in the corner. And I mean, it still may, you know, you can always go back to it. I've still got to really stitch that down properly a little bit. And I've got to stitch all that down as well by hand. And I'll go over here with the machine, I think, just to hold that down more firmer than the glue, and maybe along here as well, just so I know that's going to be more than just glue holding it down. So yeah, really happy with how that has turned out. I just love it. So I've had a ball making this, and it's been quite relaxing. Oh, sometimes it's been a bit stressful, but generally, you know, just the stitching part of it is quite relaxing, and the fact that it was done during this coronavirus, and that's why it was called Hope and New Life, because hope that this will soon end, and the new life because it's a bunny, and you know, it was we were heading into spring, and we are now in spring. So yeah, I really love it. So that's so cute, little fluffy bits. And then I'm probably going to put these little guys, I might have in here, just stitch them down, part of it, or even near the bunny's feet. I don't know, we'll see. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. Gee, it does look rather good. It's come out really well. These are so cute. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Bye.